Hey Cancer, welcome to your general reading for the month of April. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. I am a tarot and oracle reader as well as a root worker, and I do monthly, mid-monthly, and occasional pick of cards here on YouTube. So if it is your first time here, this is a general reading. I'm just going to be seeing what potential energies could come up. There's no specific category like love, career, so on and so forth. And I'm going to go ahead and be starting with the Tea Leaf Oracle deck and see what exactly this energy is that you'll be probably focusing on for the majority of April. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers for the month of April? All right, let's take a look. Cancers, you got the Sun, happiness and well-being. All right, I'm loving these readings so far. They have all been pretty positive. So I'm actually really excited. Let's take a look though with the Tarot of the Divine. This is the tarot deck I am using this month. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers regarding the Sun energy for the month of April? Can we please clarify the Sun energy for my Cancers for the month of April? Let's take a look. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers? Knight of Swords reversed, Strength, King of Coins reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, and the Star card. All right, let's take a look. Cancers, take a look at where Aquarius and Leo sit in your astrological natal chart. If you have it handy, look at the houses that these signs fall into and look at the planets that fall into these signs as well. That could kind of help direct you into what area of life this could be happening for you guys. Cancers, this is a really interesting reading. And I've been saying that so much lately. I don't know if my intuition is changing or my level of perceptivity, how I read the tarot is changing, but the messages I'm receiving now are so much more unique than they have been in the last couple of months. I don't know what's going on, but I'm thoroughly enjoying how unique these readings have been recently. Cancers, this is really interesting. I feel like a lot of you guys are taking a step back from either a situation or a person in particular. I feel like it has to do with this King of Coins energy. This may be a work situation for some of you. Maybe this is a person, a father figure, a friend, a relationship, or a romantic partner. This person doesn't feel... I don't think this person, if this is a romantic relationship, it feels like this person was not very loyal. They may have presented themselves as being, committed and, willing to provide for you, be that stable rock in your life. And I feel like they've had other things going on behind the scenes that were extra. Okay, that's not for everybody, but that is for some of you. This person also may have kept you guessing. They may have liked to play mind games with you. Maybe they like to play with your emotions. And I feel like you guys are kind of taking your power back and removing yourselves from the situation. I don't know if you guys have been dating for a long time or not. I can't really tell. But it feels like you guys blocked this person. Again, take what resonates. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. If this isn't love, this may be you just turning off your emails for the weekend or on the weekends, or, taking more time away from your desk. If this is a work situation, it may be, I don't know, maybe the pay is great, but they also expect a lot more of your time and energy than like a normal job would. And it feels like maybe you guys are kind of reaching burnout. And I think you guys are kind of taking a step back and saying, well, what about my happiness? What about my well-being? What about my quality of life? So you guys may not be returning emails as quickly, or you guys may be turning off your phones on the weekends to make sure that you actually get to spend time for yourself, which I think is great. The Star card is really interesting at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you thought this situation was going to be like an amazing opportunity or experience for you, something that could like propel you in terms of maybe recognition, fame, or, you know, maybe it was just everything you ever thought you wanted. And then when you actually got into it, you're like, this is taking up way too much energy or way too much time, and I'm not really reaping any benefits or balance from this situation. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened here. All right, I want to go ahead and clarify some of these cards. I want to look at the King of Coins, and I kind of want to look at the Knight of Swords in reverse just to confirm what I'm already feeling here. Spirit, can we take a look at this King of Coins in reverse for my Cancers? Can we clarify this King of Coins in reverse energy? What is this King of Coins in reverse doing here? Okay, we have the Queen of Coins, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, the Empress card. Okay. Yeah, Cancers, it feels like you are being represented here by the Queen of Coins. You were trying to match this person's energy. They may have been, again, portraying themselves as a King of Coins, but in fact, they're just reversed. So you end up being the one to put in more time, energy, maybe even finances into either it's a relationship, maybe it's work. Again, you're putting more into this relationship than the other person is. Or maybe they're just not repaying you in the same ways that you do. Does that make sense? I feel like the situation does bring you a lot of anxiety. Again, there's a lot of confusion, or there's just a lot going on behind the scenes that has you stressed up at night, always worried about who's going to call you or what they're going to say next or what you're going to find out next. And it does feel like it has been a huge burden for you to kind of carry this energy and to give so much of yourself to whatever this is. Take a look at where Taurus and Libra sit in your chart as well. I would be interested to see what that energy is about. I feel like this Empress card is here to remind you that it's okay to say no and do what's best for you. Sometimes you don't always have to continuously give and give and give. Sometimes you need to receive as well. So a lot of you guys are recognizing that and learning that lesson here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this Knight of Swords in reverse. Spirit, can we please clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse for my Cancers? What is this Knight of Swords in reverse energy? Tell us more about this Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have Temperance. Yep, finding balance. Queen of Cups reversed. Not being manipulated. Not being manipulated emotionally by that dinging sound on your phone. That's right. Not always feeling like you have to be on call, be ready to prove yourself, to prove that you are an attentive, hard worker, a caring worker, an invested worker, employee, romantic partner, whatever. It just feels like you guys are done. You're done giving what this is not giving to you. And you are seeking balance. And that's so important. And I feel like that's something you plan on taking with you moving forward. This is the start of a new ritual for you. This is a start of a new set of boundaries for you. This is really, really beautiful, Cancers. I'm really excited to see this happen for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if this is resonating, and please let me know what this is. I would love to hear how you guys are asserting boundaries in this situation. I think we could all learn from that and maybe learn something new or find a new way to do so. This is so beautiful. I don't think I need to go any further. This just confirms everything I was saying. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some oracle decks. I'm going to start off with another one of my favorites, which is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Cancers for the month of April? What additional advice, messages, or encouragement do you have for my Cancers for the month of April? All right, we have first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. And I think that means unleashing your kindest self on yourself because you need some kindness from yourself at this time. At the bottom of the deck, it says last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. That's very interesting because that kind of gives me the Seven of Cups in reverse energy. And if this is a relationship for some of you guys may have not been wanting to see the truth behind what's happening with all this confusing energy. You may not want to recognize that this person is not treating you the way that they should. So I think Spirit is kind of asking you to be honest with yourself and learn to put up some boundaries and respect yourself and give yourselves that self-care. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next deck, which is going to be the Green Witch Oracle deck. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Cancers for the month of April? What additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Cancers for the month of April? We have Basil, trust. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. Yeah, Scorpio's here on this card. Very intuitive sign. Very intuitive energy. So trusting your instincts, trusting what your body needs, trusting when you need to say no, when you need to step away, when you need to turn off your phone, all of that good stuff. At the bottom of the deck, we also have the P, communication. That wasn't that funny with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Didn't I say you guys may be cutting off communication, whether that is for the foreseeable future or whether that is just temporarily only on weekends or when you guys go to bed at night. Communication is key to let people know, like, hey, I'm not available after a certain time, or I'm not available on certain days, so I won't be returning emails until Mondays, or, you know, at 9 a.m., so on and so forth. For a lot of you as well, if this is a romantic partnership, you may be putting up an expectation for your partner to communicate with you in a certain way, and if they don't follow that, then there we go, blocked. Don't have time for this. Lack of communication. All right, on to the next deck, which is messages from your animal spirit guides. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Cancers for the month of April? What additional advice, encouragement, or messages do you have for my Cancers? We have the Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is just disconnecting from the phone, from the news, from emails, getting yourselves outside and allowing you guys to just enjoy the sunlight, get yourselves outside, breathe some fresh air. I think that's extremely healthy for not only our bodies, but for our minds as well. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Rattlesnake. The experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Interesting. So for some of you guys, if this is a relationship, this could be potentially preparing you to help others when they face romantic situations. For others of you, this is just maybe a new lifestyle that you can share with others when they are in a stressful work environment or a demanding work environment. How do you set up boundaries? How do you take care of yourselves when the company expects a lot of you? All right, now the final deck of the reading is going to be the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Again, we're getting final messages, advice, and encouragement for you guys, but for those of you who like working with crystals, this is also a good opportunity to see what crystals could potentially help you this month and what you may want to carry close to you. All right, Spirit, what final messages do you have for my Cancers? We got two that flipped over. So the first one is Tiger's Eye, overcome your fears. Maybe you guys have fears about setting up boundaries. Maybe you wonder if your coworkers or your superiors are going to be upset with you for setting these boundaries. Or maybe you guys are afraid that maybe this relationship will come to an end by setting up boundaries, or maybe they won't respect them, or maybe you won't find somebody by setting up boundaries. And I feel like that is just a fear that prevents you from getting what it is that you actually want and need. And it may not be valid. Okay, so the next card is Lapis Lazuli. Make a decision and stick to it. Make a decision and stick to it. If you're gonna not work on the weekends, Do not pick up that phone call. Do not answer that email on a Saturday afternoon, because once you break your own boundaries and you let people see that you're not serious about your boundaries, they're going to keep intruding on them, stepping over them, so on and so forth. At the bottom of the deck, we also have black tourmaline. Protect your energy. Yes. 100%. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Make a decision and stick to it. That is so important. All right, Cancers, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this month. Please leave a like and a comment if this resonated and you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more readings like this in the future. And if you want to schedule a personal reading with me, I do offer them, and you can find me at my website, which is down below in the description box. If you want to see more content from me, I am also on Patreon, Instagram, and TikTok, and that info is below as well. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful month of April, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.